Hello and welcome back for another reading. Let's go ahead and see what is being reflected back to you at this time. Let's go ahead and see what your protagonist energy is. Ooh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave these as the overlay here. What about past and present of what we're allowed to see at this time? Okay. Past, what about the immediate future that we're allowed to see? Thank you. You know, it's interesting. I think earlier I asked for past and present when I meant future. So this immediate future is coming in very quickly. Let's go ahead and see what might be right under the surface and what might be more in your awareness at this time. So it looks like there are many things going on. I'm really drawn to these spirals, the spiral energy that's happening. Let's go ahead and take a look at what your protagonist energy is. As I picked up this card, I noticed that I really needed to ground. And maybe that's what you're feeling too. With this Two of Water energy, I mean, you can see that there's two different colors coming in and they're swirling one another as space-time bends. This is like, if you think of the grids of space, this is emergence between these divine energies within yourself that is bending space and time. So as you're engaging in this integration process within yourself, you are also bending time to your will. And this actually makes me think of a dream I had the other night that I've been wondering about, and I'm curious if this might be related to your reading. But there was a moment in my dream when I looked on the counter and I noticed rings, different rings. And then there was also a watch. This watch looked very basic. There was no brand. The face of it just had different lines on it. So it was a very like a clean faced looking watch. There weren't numbers on it. And I don't even think there were all of the lines there to represent the different hours. It was just, I believe just four main lines. And I remember looking at it and noticed that there was like a little hole in the middle. And I turned away, did something, which I don't recall, and I came back and I noticed that there was a door next to this counter that was wide open. It was nighttime. And I looked out and I looked back at the counter and I saw that the watch had been disassembled, but only the face was disassembled. So the plastic or the glass cover was off. I could see, the face of the watch. And as I picked it up and looked at it, I was looking into that hole, and it hit me that the hands were missing. And I looked out the door, and it felt as though like someone had come in and left. And it left me with this feeling like someone had taken the hands of time. It didn't feel like a stealing or a malicious energy. It was just an energy that came through and left. It was like a sweeping motion. It felt very natural. And so I wonder if in a way that's something that you're doing at this time, that you've really taken the hands of time and are using them and bending time to your will. Let's look at what is overlaying this energy for you at this time. I mean, we see the Ace of Portals. So this is the Ace of Water, the beginnings of creation. You are peering into the galaxy, recognizing that, wow, here's a whole nursery of creation, and you are picking and choosing what you are wanting to create at this time. Another card in the overlay is the Two of Earth. So seeing that even though you are juggling many things right now, as you're engaging in this alchemy, I'm seeing this image in my mind of these different ingredients kind of being thrown into the air, not carelessly, but almost in an enjoyable way. I'm also getting this breath of crea, this wave of crea. You know, when you can ride those waves of creativity, that creative energy, engaging in that sacred creative practice, that is what you are doing. And you are doing it in such an intentional way that you're even organizing what is in your orbit at this time. Another card that's in the overlay, neutralize the charge. Interesting. This is the 5 of activations. So the activations being the suit of air. So really working to neutralize what might be there, and that could be related to this organization that you're doing. When we're really deep into this energy of creation, even that idea of bending time to your will, of holding the hands of time, of recognizing that your hands, both flesh and ethereal, that's a lot of power. That is a lot of power to wield. And as we tap more and more into power, it could very easily travel the shadows and the lights, right? Where recognizing that power is multifaceted, it can be used in so many different ways. And as we travel these different dimensions, which we can tap into what dimensions may be present for you, or what type of dimensional energy that you're tapping into, we can kind of ebb and flow out of those different frequencies. So something that is helping you at this time is this energy of being able to neutralize what is there. As you can even see in this card, there's this balance, like these shadows and the light. And as you're kind of undulating these different bands, you're really working to neutralize that energy for yourself. And the other overlay, oh wait, is there one more? There is. Whoa. I'm literally getting chills all over my body. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Lover's card and the overlay. This feels like yet again this other balancing of energies, that divine constriction, divine expansion, divine forward, and divine receiving. This is a dance. You are like mastering that dance. That is incredible. But we also see this initiate of portals, this awakening. Your eyes are open. And if you look deeply, I don't know if you all can see that. There's a spiral in the pupil. You are peering into this spiral. And it looks as though perhaps this spiral as well. And I don't know if you all can see that too. There's a line here, kind of in the middle. It follows the curve of the earth. Your level of sight right now is incredible. I don't even have words for it. It's awe-inspiring. It's shifting. You are really seeing into the fact that you are a co-creator. And for you to be able to engage with time in this way, I mean, I'm in awe of you. This is incredible. I'm continuing to get chills even as I hold it. I mean, look at that. That ability to see like that. Oh my gosh. I mean, I feel like we just gotta leave that on top, yeah? Yeah. Your sight is strong. Let's not block it. Let's not block it. Well, it looks like something from your past that is influencing you at this time. Wow, speak about the world. Here's the world card, but it was in reverse. So in the upright, I mean, you can even see here the message of the lights collect 2-1. And today I've been seeing a lot of 1-2-1-2 or 2-1-2-1. So that might be a significant sequence for you, a significant code that is trying to come in for you today. But we see here the lights collect. So it's almost like this culmination, this awareness of all of us being of light, all of us being one. So the world card is almost like a culmination of that understanding. With this in reverse, perhaps this is signaling to times when you didn't feel as connected. Signaling to times when it was really hard to see. Really hard to see. Your view is obstructed, just like how it was before. This was your very last overlay card. And look at all of these things that were obstructing your view. And it's a lot of stuff, a lot of things related to manifestation. And even like this neutralizing energy that you're engaging in, this undulation, yeah, that's really helping you to be able to see. And what we're able to see in your immediate future, and again, this came out really fast, is number 24, forward motion, the 3 of fire. So there's a lot of movement here and there's transformation. As you can see, this depiction of like the dragonfly, you know, in different traditions, the dragonfly represents a great deal of wisdom and also this travel to another realm. So again, another call for us to look at what dimensions you may be tapping into at this time. In your subconsciousness, we see this overlay of the 10 of Pentacles. Recognizing abundance is coming in because you are bringing it in, because you are working with the universe to bring that in, because you see it. You see it right there. But also what you see here is the 5 of Cups. This card, as it's represented in the RW deck, it can signal like a disappointment, looking at what you have lost and not really looking at what you still have. But here in this card, it feels like, again, you do see. You recognize that many things in this dimension and beyond are of spiral nature. this like divine geometric shape. And this coiling that's there, you're uncoiling it. You're able to see how all of these patterns go together, whether that's with the human eye or with your intuitive eye, your mind's eye, or your higher self's eye. You know, and you're able to see what has been coiled, and you're uncoiling it right now. I feel like I'm really speaking to someone who is like a master in their energy work. And I feel really honored to get to cross paths with you at this time. Let's go ahead and see what is here for you in terms of advice. Wow. Advice, overlay. Go within. Go into the sacred creation space. Continue to harness crea. I mean, I'm getting chills again. And I'm even feeling tears starting to come to my eyes. I'm in awe of you, because for you to get this card and in the overlay position, it again just reinforces all that you are tapping into at this time. Even look at this bright light shining, that connection. You are tapped in. And the advice for you is to lean into that, create, engage in that sacred dance. Keep going, because you are in a sacred creation space right now. And with it being in the overlay, it just feels very powerful. Oh, and I just noticed that there was another card that flipped over in the deck. So this here, number 66, this is the 3 of Earth. So this is really inviting you. How interesting too that this person's in the depths of the water. And here, this person's in the depth of a cave, in that like sacred womb creation space. So, and what's also interesting is that this is saying go within, and this is saying come out. So again, this like movement of in and out, in and out. You are really mastering those divine polarities at this time. And with this being 6, 6, and 3, and this is being an 8, and the numbers here add up to 8 as well, 71. So those might be significant numbers for you at this time: 333, 666, 888. And as we tap into those numbers, I mean, 3 is really community and creation. 6 is the frequency of love. And 8 is the frequency of abundance. So those are some energies that are really present for you at this time. And as you continue to go within and really lean into crea, it's inviting you to also come out and really help to share that with others, and then go in and engage, come out and engage, and keep moving. Keep that energy moving and deeply engage with it. Because even when you're in the waters, you're still kind of, how do I describe that? Like you're still pulled away from society. Like here, you are among those who know very deeply the element of water. So both of these energies feel very psychic to me. So as you channel what it is that you're creating, it feels like you're doing it psychically. Take that as it resonates. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what is in your external environment that is influencing you at this time. See the Priestess of Portals. So the embodiment of water. That is what's influencing you at this time in your external environment. Looking at this card, I'm really being drawn to the spiral yet again. look at that spiral, spiral, spiral. All three of these plus within the eye. So here is yet another spiral, and this being related to water, and yet we see this beautiful vine, this vine that extends from the earth to above. And I'm being really drawn to this ladybug here. So maybe ladybugs are salient for you as well. But there's like this really solid sense of knowing, again, like your ability to see. There's something that you're seeing in your environment that's also of spiral shape, meaning you are really tapping into the underpinnings of what is in your environment at this time, and you're seeing how everything is connected. With this vine stretching from the earth to the ethers, it also feels like you're able to climb up and climb back down, similar to this crystalline staircase. This feels to me like a very abundant, protected, Gaia-loved staircase. And for you, you may be really tapping into the abundance in nature, really tapping into the abundance of love, and really leaning into the cradling that Mother Gaia does for you. Every moment that you are alive in this plane, you are always being held by Mother Gaia. Always, even in this very moment, you are being held by Mother Gaia. You are worthy of her love. You are worthy of love. And you see that. Again, I'm just such in awe of you. Let's look at what hopes and fears may be for you at this time. A little too many. Hopes and fears, please. Okay. Hopes and fears in the overlay, there's strength. And then there's also the Sage of Fire. Wow. Look, there's another 8. And then we have 3, 4, or reducing down to 7. So 7 may also be a significant number for you at this time. With this being hopes and fears, it looks like you're really stepping into your power. You're really drawing on power. And even look at this depiction of the Strength card. You can see that this person is drawing power from Mother Gaia and from the ethers. And this is you as that conduit that's stepping into this stream. And look at the frequencies that you're emanating in your energetic body, and how interesting that it's depicting your energetic body as just as large or even larger with a farther reach than Earth. So connecting with these cores, look at these cores. All of those are really standing out to me as well. So as you're tapping in and really seeing all of this, again, this is kind of coming to that power. So hopes and fears is that like wow, like this power, it feels magnificent. I feel so blessed. I feel like this sense of euphoria, really tapping into this and knowing that I'm so held and loved, and that I can share in this with the universe and with others, and that I can help to create and recreate what is here over and over and over again. And then there's also this sense of direction and delegation, of recognizing that, oh, as I tap into this power, I'm also accessing this divine energy of fire. And it's inviting you to recognize, okay, with this sacred fire, it's important to channel this in a very intentional way. And even as you can see with these geometric shapes, it feels very pointed and directed. And with direction and delegation, this is inviting you to, as you bring other people into this process, I'm going to go ahead and pull this 3 of earth again over here, because a part of that kind of moving in and out, right? Like going into your sacred cave and then coming out into community and sharing it, recognizing that that action is a part of divine service. And it's a part of that divine co-creation, because all of us are fragments of the same light. And so we are meant to do this together. So as you lean into community and what you bring to community, as you share what you've gleaned from inside the cave, and as you continue to engage in that back and forth process, it'll be important to also express like what you're needing from others. And if you start to create projects, which this card can also indicate that, like wanting to create projects with others, or creating new endeavors, you know, embarking on new beginnings with other people. As you share that, it seems like people are going to get very inspired and very eager to want to engage in this imagery with you, in this co-creation. They want to co-create with you. And for others, it may be a little bit hard to know where to start. So this is inviting you to lean in to offering that to other people, to saying, hey, if we're going to do this together, what do you think about maybe starting this aspect? And then I can go within and start gathering some of these other ideas or these other thoughts. And then I can come back and then we can collaborate on this next step together. So that way it can feel like it's not just you doing all of this, because it's not meant for you to do all of this. But you are tapping into such holy strength right now that you are designed and you're being led to inspire others with what you are channeling at this time. Like you are tapping into such a profound energy that you are meant to share this in community, and this is sparking that, oh my gosh, this is sparking that series of manifestations for you. You are in such a powerful position to really inspire others at this time. And that is part of your divine purpose at this time. Wow. 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 Okay, let's go ahead and see what is the outcome energy, please. Okay. Ooh, okay. So we see the Ace of Activations. This is a divine blessing of air. So this unlocking, right? This unlocking and receiving. Oh my gosh, like the seed to this geometric pyramid that's being mirrored. There's such divinity in this receiving, and there's so much being unlocked for you at this time. And even as you see here, this portal, that energy center that is like being unlocked, and this download that's happening there, it just feels like yet another spiral. Like you are drawing in so much right now. And I mean, that's incredible to me. This divine gift of the ethers are being delivered to you. We see that as you engage in that, here's the 3 of water in reverse, which is really interesting. Let me go ahead and pull out this community card again, because we have this 3 of Pentacles that feels very much like a community card. And yet another 3, but this is the 3 of water. So the geometric coherence. Typically, like in the RW deck, this would symbolize like this coming together, the celebration. So here's like the community collaboration, and here's a community celebration. With this in the reverse and in your outcome energy, it may feel like there's just so much to do as you move in and out of this creation space, or should I say creation spaces, because you are co-creating with others as well. You're not just creating by yourself in a cave somewhere. You are moving in and out, and you're engaging in that divine process. So With this in the reverse, it may feel hard to like pause and really celebrate and acknowledge all of the things that you are creating at this time. With this in the resistance position though, I feel like that indicates that this is going to move into the upright. So eventually you will get to that space where you feel like you can really celebrate how far you've come. But right now, it feels like, at least in the outcome energy that's orbiting you at this time, it may not feel like you're able to fully access the celebration just yet. But the other energy that came out was the Paladin of Earth. So this is an invitation to also tap into that strength. So I'm being drawn to the Strength card again, tapping into the strength energy of Earth. This will help you ground. So as you engage in this receiving, this divine unlocking and download, it'll be important to really tap into the strength of Mother Gaia too, which is, that is very much in line with these other messages that you've been receiving. And it's interesting, as I grabbed that card, the copper was then moved. So, I mean, whenever I tap into that copper energy, it feels very much of this sacred conduit of Mother Gaia. So, and I'm now being drawn to the copper color of all of these cores. So it'll be really important for you as you engage in this unlocking to continue to be tethered to the earth, so that you may be this conduit. This is you. This is you. Here is the connection to earth, which is here. And then here is the unlocking of the ethers, which is here. So it'll be really important for you to continue to ground as you engage in this sacred work. Let's go ahead and see what dimensions you are connecting with at this time. Okay, we see 3 different dimensions that you are tapping into energetically. We see number 38, the hidden worlds, which is changing consciousness, awareness, extrasensory perception, which it feels like it's very much hovering over this ability to see. So your ability to see all of these geometric underpinnings of what is around you may be tied to this energy that you're drawing on from this dimension here. We also have number 32, resurrection, comeback, rebirth, renewal. So this process that you're engaging in, or what may be helping for you to tap into all of this power, could be related to shedding that you've engaged in. And then we also have number 9, the angel gate, cleansing, protection, blessing. I'm really drawn to the number 9 with that indicating an ending. And we also see this band of the rainbow again. So the rainbow may be salient for you at this time. But as you're engaging on this path, we see that there's not only a continued renewal, a continued cleansing that's occurring, but there's also lots of protection and lots of blessings for you at this time. Given the number of spirals here, I mean, we have 1, 2, a spiral in the eye as 3 that are really standing out to me at this time. And then we also have this other spiral here underneath, so 4. Let's go ahead and see what these 4 portals are for you at this time. That actually might be 4 cards right there. Let's see. Okay, we've got 3. Go ahead and move these cards up a little bit for you. Okay. Let's go ahead and get one more, please. what may be the fourth portal. Thank you. Wow. 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 Okay. I mean, even as I look at the colors that are showing up for you at this time, I feel like I'm experiencing a sense of shock in my body. You might be experiencing that too. So we see that there is karmic board clearing, which is energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. We also have star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul, family. So really tapping into Palladian or Arcturian energy. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. We also have Lemurian seed codes. So it sounds like you're really connected with them as well. Or it could be one of those groups, if not all three. And then we also have Central Sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Incredible. Let's go ahead and read these messages for you. So starting with karmic board clearing. That's page 100. Landed on 66. Again, we had 666 come up earlier. If you are being overwhelmed by a traumatic memory or a painful event, know it's because this old energy is no longer serving you and that your spirit is calling for it to be released. This card comes to you at a time when you are ready to surrender old ways of being and old stories. Know that receiving this message means your energetic self has been taken to the karmic board during sleep or meditation so that your light body can be cleared of all karmic blockages and stories. All fears, phobias, challenges with partners and relationships, and feelings of being misunderstood are being released now. You are ready to move forward. So you are really being blessed with releasing what no longer serves you at this time. And with karmic board clearing, that signals to me that you have worked to clear that karma. And that is probably what is helping to create room for all of this channeling to come through. And with this being right on top of this card representing the hidden world dimension, again, that extra sensory perception, this to me, it feels like a sense of clarity. Again, that ability to clearly see. Let's go ahead and look at star gathering here for you. Page 138. Landed on 52. I landed on the central sun. Maybe we're being called to look at that right now first. Let's do that. The central sun card. The great central sun is shining brightly in your life and upon your world. This is a time to regenerate. Tiredness and old energy are being washed away. Old skins have peeled off to reveal a sacred and more aligned you. This is an exciting time. Central sun energy is magnetic and all-powerful, opening you up to light and supporting you as you express your own light in this lifetime. New ideas, opportunities, and experiences come easily to you at this time. Like the sun kissing the perfectly ripe soil, the seeds you have planted are being encouraged to grow. That's making me think about that vine card too, yeah? Realize that in order to go beyond your horizon, it's important for you to welcome energetic exchanges. That's that community card again. Like, don't just stay inside in your cave. Continue to come out and go within. When you help others, you let yourself be helped in return. When you invest energy in projects, you let energy be invested in yourself. Yes, very much in line with that community card here. Incredible. More and more confirmation for you. Now let's go ahead and look at star gathering. I have to remind myself what number that was on. That was 138. I just landed on karmic board clearing. Like, no joke. What the heck? All of these things. I mean, synchronicity, man. Okay. The stars have aligned. You have found the lost pieces of yourself and your energy. And now is your time to shine. Ooh, just like this here. You are magnetic. Wow, this card mentioned that too. Attracting people, energies, and opportunities that will allow your dreams to unfold. Yeah, you're downloading a lot right now. You're like right in that stream that we were looking at with the world card. This is a time of wishes fulfilled. All of your dedication, focus, and dreaming has paid off, and now you can reap the rewards. It's important for you to know that this plane of existence is your rightful place and not to spend too much time trying to transcend this reality, for you chose to be here at this time. Ooh, that does feel really important. I'm getting chills again. As you step into this power and this divine channel, I mean, you being able to see the geometric underpinnings of all that is around you, you being able to like wield the hands of time to really bend space and time. I mean, it's like, it's intoxicating to really be at that level at times, right? And it's really important to remember this human experience. And maybe that is what was another message behind this community card in inviting you to kind of go in and out, because remembrance, the path of remembrance is not just remembering, you know, what was before this life, where are you now in the quantum, as well as remembering why you decided to incarnate into this lifetime and your purpose. It's also about remembering that, oh yeah, I wanted to do this. I wanted to be a human. I wanted to engage in this 3D realm. And this is a playground to get to create, to get to co-create. So remembering that you wanted to be human and that there's pleasure and joy and bliss in being human as well. Make the most of this powerful opportunity. If you are feeling particularly connected to certain individuals at this time, it's because you are finding your star family beings you connected with before you entered the cycle of physical incarnation. And as long as you are connected to yourself, you are home. It feels like another reason to continue to connect with family. And then also, again, like some of those energies, if it feels like you're not fully human, it's because you're not. And you can find many others who share similar feelings with you. All right, let's go ahead and check with this Lemurian Seed Codes card. What messages are here for you? Page 103, right after karmic board clearing. 88, I landed on number 88. So much abundance. You're tapping into so much abundance right now. It's incredible. My goodness. I'm so honored to do this reading for you. Okay. You are a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you. But you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. I am just in such awe of you. Thank you so much for doing this work, for transmuting as many of these densities that you are, and for doing this for the collective. I so deeply appreciate you. And I'm so honored to have done this reading for you. Sending lots of positive energy your way, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.